Welcome, everyone, to today's show. A boomer and a Gen Xer walking to a bar, coming to you from the Rabbit Hole Studio, where you, as our listener, will experience some wit and wisdom, some smartassery, and a mother and daughter questioning, are we even related? My name is Bobbi Joy, and my co-host is my lovely mother, Jane. And for the next little while, we're here to entertain. And I think today might be interesting.
Is it going to be
I think so, because he told me what we're going to talk about. And I kind of have a feeling that we're going to be kind of on the opposite sides of the fence on this one.
Will we?
I think so.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. So first and foremost, how's your chicken this week?
He's good.
What's his name?
Oh, well, I think that I'm Timmy.
So Lyle, Timothy, and now Timmy.
Timmy. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So you've got your therapy chicken down there. Hey, whatever happened to our book about Brenda and her beaver?
It gained a lot of popularity. It hit the New York Times bestseller list. And
Did it really?
I don't know if it did, but she does actually have an entire series of Brenda's beaver and what he does.
So there's another book that we talked about, which was Who Will Eat My Clown?
That book should be banned.
We read
in like
out
5
of
countries.
both of those books.
Yeah.
And we encouraged people to go get these books. They are kind of character books, like cartoon type. They look like kids' books, but they are not.
No, they are not.
children.
It's kind of like how Sausage Party looked like a kid's movie, but it was not. It was not.
Sausage Party. Oh my
And there are
gosh.
people taking their kids to it thinking it's a kid's movie. I'm like, so what gave it away? The mature rating or the fact that the title is Sausage Party? And they're like, we thought it was a kid's movie. It's like, wow.
So there was a podcast that we did about laws.
Yes.
That we talked about here recently. And there was something that you had brought up afterwards that we kind of want to talk about. I mean, I thought it was interesting when you brought it up. So bring it up again, Bobbi.
Oh, the one that I forgot that I said should be legal in all the states?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I believe that if 2 consenting adults would like to duel with no weapons, it should be legal. There should be no assault charges, no baby wah-wah when you lose, calling the cops.
So
it should
you
be
should
legal.
be able to stand out in the front yard and have a fist fight.
Absolutely.
No weapons.
No weapons.
Just a fist fight.
Yep,
and
just fists.
whoever is left standing, they're the winner.
Yeah, I mean, if both people consent, I mean, we got
whoever
raised
was
getting
left
punched in the
standing.
mouth. You know,
Oh my gosh. So whoever was left standing was the winner.
Yeah.
And nobody went home crying to their mom or dad or anything like
well,
that.
no, because a lot of times, especially in my generation, if you go home and say you lost the fight at school, you got your ass whooped again when you got home. So
That's not true. But
in my generation, yes.
But I will say, as one of your parents, I did say that, you know, if somebody comes after you and they try to take you down, you give them everything you've got.
Yeah, I was always taught, don't start it, but you finish it.
You finish
Absolutely.
it. You betcha. You betcha. And I remember your sister.
Bless
and
her
I'm
heart.
off topic because this isn't even our topic today.
No,
but
it's not.
Your sister got into a fight with somebody at the roller skating rink. And I think she was
I
like
was there.
14 years old.
Yeah, I was there.
And this girl was really bullying her badly. I pulled up and I heard somebody, because my window was down. Oh my gosh, her mom's here.
Yep.
And I remember this girl, when I got up there, she had beat the crap out of my other daughter.
Yeah.
And I go, what happened? And she goes, well, my daughter. She said, well, you know, she went to take her coat off. And I go, that was the time to drop her. I mean, her arms
behind
are
her.
back.
Yep.
You know what? She's taking her coat off to beat the crap out of you, and you're standing there?
And the funny thing was, before you pulled up, little 9 and 10-year-old me had taken my skate off and was trying to hit the girl with my roller skate because my sister was getting her ass whooped.
She was. And I mean, it was interesting. It was like, holy crap. So you let her take her coat off and she's got her arms behind her. I'd have dropped her to the ground right there. I mean, sorry, folks, but
sucker punch.
I would have let her have it. And, it was all a done deal by the time I walked up to that little girl. And she wasn't little. She was 14 years old. And I don't give a shit that she was underage because she was a bully.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was back in the day.
I mean,
back in the day.
Back in the day before laws were laws.
So our topic today I wanted to talk to you about, and maybe we will disagree, is fashion. And what age are you, or when is it acceptable and when is it not acceptable for men and women to wear certain clothing? So the reason I bring this up is because I am the boomer and I am in my 60s and I still wear a lot of clothes that probably might be too young for me. What do you think?
I think that you're delusional in that. Now, maybe some of the cuts and stuff might be a little risque for your age, but the clothes that you wear, I can guarantee you nobody under 50 knows those clothes.
What?
I mean, the style and stuff, it's definitely old
I wear
woman
hip
style.
hugger, bell bottoms.
Bless your heart.
Is that a bad thing? I wear
shop
t-shirts.
at Marshalls.
I don't shop at Marshalls.
I know you don't, because that's too young for you.
So at what point do, because I see some people, and I'll talk about women specifically because that's kind of what I look at. And more women look at other women than they do men. Did you know that? Because
it's judgmental.
It's very judgmental.
Yep.
And it's, do they look better than me? Do they look younger than me? Are they wearing clothes that I want to have? And so Dr. Domain is over here doing some sign language and we're not liking it, Dr. Domain.
Jeez.
You might want to just...
I didn't say anything.
I know you didn't say anything, but
There's a reason that women look at other women.
Yeah, and it's because we look to see how their
We
hair
look
is.
to compare.
We do.
Sure.
We look to compare ourselves to them.
But then again, I mean, like I'm 100% straight. I don't know what they call that anymore. Cis,
I think they call it
something. There's a name for it. I
out
don't
of
give
style,
a shit.
I guess.
But if there is a woman who looks just fabulous, I'm going to look. I'm not going to be like, ooh, baby, but I'm going to appreciate the female body. And go, man, I wish I could look like that type of thing. But, something that I learned a long time ago, especially when dealing with my own body issues and things like that, was there are two train of thoughts that you have. The very first thing that you think of when you see someone is what you are taught, how you were conditioned. The second thought that comes to your mind is who you are. So a lot of people will see these women and go, oh my God, she's dressed like a slut. And then the next thought is, you go, girl. Good for you. I'm proud of you for wearing that. Because the first thought is how you're conditioned, what you're raised to believe, whether it be with family, friends, the people you surround yourself with. The second thought is who you actually are.
Okay. I'm not sure I agree with that.
Well, you're not a psychologist, so.
No, but I've got
But
more
I studied
background
it
than
in
you
college.
do.
What a waste.
Oh my
Anyways.
gosh. What a waste. That college degree was wasted on my mom.
I mean, I think it's a family thing. We all kind of waste our college degrees, but yeah, let's go for it. Okay, so clothing.
But so I want to say that I don't agree with that because I'm not sure that I was ever conditioned as a child. We were so poor.
Well, you
We
guys
were
wore
just-
burlap sacks.
Yeah,
I mean,
we were,
literally.
we were just
so
happy to have clothes,
Yeah.
from the church that would hand them down to us. Honest to God, that is the truth. So as an older woman, I do wear, my skirts a little shorter. I don't wear long skirts.
But you're also a smaller woman. You don't have a large frame. You're not carrying a bunch of extra body weight type of thing. You're a very slender woman. So it would be more fitting, socially acceptable. Let me rephrase that. It would be more socially acceptable for someone your age to wear maybe a slightly shorter skirt than, let's say, someone who was heavier and your age. People would look down on it if it was a shorter skirt.
Okay, so I get that. But is that then fat shaming type thing? Body shaming?
It is. It's a body shaming thing. But I also think that looking at someone and seeing what they're wearing and going, you shouldn't be wearing that. Look, unless it's a thong bikini at a public pool where a bunch of children are, I'm not, wear what you want, wear what makes you happy.
Yeah.
But it's a body shaming thing. It's an age shaming thing. Really, it all comes down to a jealousy thing.
Well, you made the comment that, if you saw a really attractive woman that you would go, yeah, she looks great. I would too.
Absolutely.
I am absolutely not ashamed to look at another woman because we do compare ourselves
We
to
do.
other women.
We do.
I would like my hair to look like that.
We do.
Or I would like to have that body shape.
And I've worked really hard to actually change my mindset from having like a jealous mindset over what other women look like to going, wow, she looks great.
Right.
Good for her.
Right.
She must have put in a lot of work. You can tell, especially people who have recently lost a lot of weight, they do have that skin issue and things. I look at them and go, wow, that must have been really hard for them.
Yeah.
Like they must be really proud to be able to wear a tank top, even though they have this skin, to have lost all that weight and feel comfortable in order to walk out in it.
And I have a habit, not a habit. I will say I feel very comfortable walking up to a perfect stranger and saying, wow, that dress looks great on you.
Yeah.
Or that color is beautiful on you. As a matter of fact, I went to the doctor yesterday and a gal was walking out and she had the cutest shoes on, older lady.
Yeah.
Cutest shoes. And I got past her and I turned around and I said, hey, I just have to tell you, those are the cutest shoes. And she stopped, smiled, told me about her shoes. She had had them for whatever, and she got them wherever. And I said, well, they sure look cute on you. It probably made her day.
Yeah.
But I am not afraid to tell somebody, man, they're beautiful.
Right.
And we'll be watching, Dr. Domain and I will be watching a show, and I'll go, wow, that woman has a beautiful face.
Yeah.
Or she has beautiful hair.
But I mean, but a lot of people think, okay, well, you can have that beauty, but you need to dress age appropriately. And it's not just for women, it's guys too. I mean, you
Right.
see, 50-year-old guys out here in DCs and Hurley shirts with the backwards baseball cap and the chains. And I know a lot of people have said, oh my God, grow up. Why don't you dress for your age? It's like, what do you want them to wear? Like Peaky Blinders, 1920s, outfits?
So what do you think about guys who wear button-down shirts and have the first 3 buttons unbuttoned?
Drug dealer.
They're part of the drug cartel.
Look, if I need cocaine, that's where I'm going. That's all I'm saying. You look for the 3 buttons undone or the top button done. Either way, you're guaranteed to score
I
something.
look at them and I think 70s porn star.
Yes. Well, they got to have the stash and the hair and the gold chain.
And the gold
Yeah,
chain.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. And so, I do think about that too. And I probably shouldn't, but it does bring back memories.
I mean, as long as it didn't come out of your mouth. Like I said, the worst superhero power to have is to read people's thoughts, because the things I think on an hourly basis that go through my head could probably get me in Guantanamo Bay at this point.
Now I have Guantanamo Bay. You're going to go to that alligator Alcatraz now.
I am. Yes. Yes. They're selling T-shirts. I might want one.
We may need one. So I will say I'm very guilty about looking at someone, and if I know them pretty well, I might, and I've done this to you or to your sister.
No.
I have looked at people and waved my hand and went, what's going on here? What is the deal?
Oh, yeah,
here?
all the
Why
time.
are you-
What's this?
What is this?
What is this that
what
we're
are you
doing
wearing
here?
What are we doing? What are we wearing?
What do-
Because that does not go together. And
Yeah.
why are you wearing that like that?
Like
Okay,
just
go
the
change.
other podcast that we recorded, you mentioned about the fact that I was wearing shorts.
Yes.
Because I don't wear shorts.
Yes.
I really don't, unless I'm at the beach or something like that. I don't wear shorts. And I was just like, okay, well, F you. I just wanted to wear shorts. Leave me alone. But it was laundry day.
Yes, and you explained that. But at what point do you stop wearing Daisy Duke short up your butt?
Hey, I had stretch shorts underneath of them.
No, I know you did, but
I'd
I'm
say when the
talking.
temperature drops below 100.
There you go.
Oh my
There
gosh!
you go.
Of course, that coming
I
from
thought he
a
was going to
man.
say when your skin drops below your knees where your
Yeah.
butt is. But
Yeah.
hey,
Oh, it's
even
hot.
then.
It's hot. It's
So-
been hot out
so
lately.
he was
Dr.
wearing the Daisy
Domain
Dukes.
is weighing in on this. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so because
just saying,
he
it's
will be the first one to say, why don't you wear something like that? Or, thong underwear. I'm old, first of all.
Butt floss.
And it looks like, I'm trying to put, some type of string around a raisin. It's not pretty.
Well, and that's why I said, especially like in public pools and stuff, the women who wear the thong bikinis and things like that, put your butt away, ma'am.
Yeah.
Like, I understand we're swimming and things, but there's children at that eye level that have to look at that.
And our butts hang a lot lower than they used to.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And
Mine
even if it
used to be-
doesn't.
Yeah, mine used to be up and perky, not anymore. Okay, it's
But I mean,
hanging down
even
to
if
the
it
back of
doesn't,
my legs.
even if you're 20 years old and in your prime and you just got the perfect butt, I don't want to see it out at the pool.
So what about?
So there are limits.
There are limits.
That's my one limit is the
Okay,
whole
but
thong underwear or a thong
That's pretty
bikini
subjective, though, right?
in a public place with children.
Yeah.
I don't.
Is that age appropriate?
No.
I mean, if it was a young person,
No,
would
I'd
it make
still
any
have the
difference?
same. If it was a guy, I would still have the same feeling.
So what about the folks that board the plane that look like they just left the carnival? They got their pajamas on and clown pants and
Guilty.
fuzzy slippers.
Guilty, because if I'm on a plane for 6 hours, I want to be
So that's
comfortable.
okay. What if they're wearing
Part
a thong?
of the old
though?
clown gang.
If they're only wearing a thong,
They're wearing a thong.
if they're only wearing a thong, how did they get past TSA?
Well, it's easy. I mean, the pat
There
down
was
pretty
nothing to
straightforward.
search. Come on, there was nothing to search there.
No, you're not. You're not putting your bare butt cheeks on places where other people sit. You shouldn't be wearing it to a pool. If you want to go to the lake, like a private lake access, and wear your thong bikini, floss your butt all you want. I don't care, but please keep it out of the public swimming pools.
What about somebody who? Because you see this on TV a lot now because there's so many reality shows.
I don't even watch
And
reality.
you can't flip a channel without seeing some reality show where somebody is either trying to marry somebody or trying to divorce somebody or
Sounds
trying
like
to
your
get their money.
algorithm knows you,
I guess.
because mine are all crime documentaries.
Well, I got those too.
Yeah, but anyways,
But anyway, the low cleavage stuff, like the really low cut stuff.
Look.
And I think there's an age for that.
Yeah.
I gotta be
No,
honest. I
no.
think there's an age
No.
for that.
It mirrors their morality or lack thereof.
what?
I think so.
Oh yeah,
No,
like a lot of
absolutely not.
these shows are, they were really really tight fitting,
Well, that's
super
for
revealing.
ratings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it kind of matches the
Okay.
mentality level of it.
But you're telling me that Zeke down the road, who weighs 450 pounds and has boobs bigger than me, can go without a shirt and it's fine. But if I wear a low cut cleavage shirt because my boobs sag a little when I'm 60, then that's an issue.
Nope. Zeke needs to cover up.
Zeke needs some tassels.
Zeke,
He needs to get on a reality show
he needs to get
along with these other hoes.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think that low cut things. I mean, if your boobs hang to your knees and you want a low cut shirt, God bless your heart, man. Go for it.
I guess I think it's at that point I think it's tacky.
I think it's wear what you want to wear because
I'm
in
not
the
gonna-
end,
No, that's not what you said. You
except
didn't
for
say,
the thongs
Oh, there
on.
you go. So
There
there
are
are limits. So you
conditions.
can't wear whatever you
know
want
what?
to wear.
Just put the asterisks there, and it's stuck there.
Okay,
Okay.
so what about men?
What about
Because I
men?
think at some point
Booty shorts?
men need to stop wearing skinny jeans, wearing their hats backwards, and not wearing socks with their
Okay.
little loafers.
First of all, anybody who doesn't wear socks with shoes should be taken out and shot. I'm sorry. That is the grossest thing. I don't care if you're wearing boat shoes, dock shoes, hey dudes. I don't care what they are. Your feet smell, bro. Okay. I'm sorry. Unless it's slides or flip flops, put some damn socks on.
I struggle with
Gross.
guys that are older wearing skinny jeans, and the short skinny jeans. You know what I mean? That they're shorter.
What do you
Not-
mean, like
not
high
like-
waters?
Yeah, not like capri pants.
Now she tells me.
But like, yeah,
She's calling you out,
but
bud,
like,
because I've seen
but
a lot
like
of this.
short, skinny jeans, and then they've got little loafers on with no socks, and their shirt is buttoned down, and it's like 3 buttons down.
Are you at the Blazing Saddle Gay Bar again?
No.
Because I'm telling you, you just named like 8 people in there right
No,
now.
no,
but
I'm
no,
not.
I get what you're saying, but no, I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that. If you want to wear your hat backwards and, wear
I think if you're over
piercings
25, you don't need to be wearing your hat backwards. I think you need to grow up.
I disagree. I disagree.
Wear it right.
No,
if you're over 25, for crying out loud, your ship has sailed. Your ship has sailed.
If you get me a tattooed dad bod guy with the beard and he turns his hat around backwards, it's over. I'm getting married.
Dad bod? Okay. No.
Yeah. And I want him to wear a tight shirt too.
Oh my gosh. To show those man boobs.
Show them moobs, baby.
I also think that if you're going to wear a muscle shirt or a sleeveless shirt, that you should have muscles. Okay? Not just fat arms.
Welcome to the gun show.
Yeah, welcome to the gun show. That's nothing but fat there, big boy. Okay.
You know, like the bat wings where they flap and then you could fly away.
Or somebody comes up and, wants to threaten you and it's like, what are you going to do? Chase me? Because you're like 350, 400 pounds. I'm sorry. I'm not fat shaming. I could care less that you're fat. Okay. I really and truly do. But don't act like you're all that. Don't act like you're Mr. Universe or anything like that.
You want to wear the tap out shirts and you've never fought a day in your life and you're riding the scooter at the fair because you can't make it to the big barn. Go for it. The
only clothing that bothers me, and I'm serious, the only clothing that bothers me is when somebody wears military stuff and they've never been in the military. That bothers me a lot.
I only agree with that if they are trying to put themselves out as being in the military. Like they have the patches, they have the insignia.
Trying to be an imposter.
Yeah. But if you got somebody wearing camo pants, I mean, you can go down and
go
get
hunting
them.
for that.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not saying that kind of camo. I'm saying, one of your grandsons was big into that. He used to wear the military pants and the shirt tucked in and the boots, but he never once made it like he was in the military. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
It bothers me. It bothers me just because
I'm okay with that because look at all those pockets.
So what's the limit? Just camo pants, or is it? I mean, I think
I think that when you start, as Bobbi said, when you start conveying yourself as someone who has been in the military,
so insignia,
making
patches.
So like the trouser blouse, and you got boots on, and
you have
everything,
and you kind of act like you've been.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a break.
Well, that's that's like Becky out here that wears real tree hunting camo and she ain't never been in the forest a day in her life. I'm offended that she's wearing hunting camo. You ain't never shot a deer. You've never dressed one. You step on a stick and catch a bug and it's over for you. Maybe I'm offended about that.
That's different.
Is it different?
She's posing as a
She's posing as
a or something. I don't
she's
know.
posing as a deer bunny. I don't know. A bush bunny.
Gosh. We kind of derailed on this whole thing. I was kind of looking at short skirts, low cleavage, that sort of thing.
Hey, go for it. I'm all for it, man. If you're 88 years old and you want to pull out the skirt that you got your husband in 1932, go for it.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree with that. I just don't
feel beautiful. I mean, if that's what makes you feel beautiful and not want to take yourself out of this world every day, if that's what it takes, by God, go for it.
So I've seen these women on YouTube, and they're older women, older than me.
No way!
Well, that's impossible. They don't know how to use YouTube.
Dead silence right there. They're older than me, and they are dressing to the nines. I mean, they are dressing up every single day. They are getting...
What else do they have to do?
No, that's not it. They have things to do. Come on.
But I'm saying they're not working. If they're retired, they're not. They got 3 hours to do their stuff.
But their whole thing was they want to look beautiful every day. And it's, to me, I think it's kind of a cool thing.
Yeah.
And, I dress up, or I did anyway, there for a while, because I worked.
Sorry, Dr. Domain, you came in too late.
I know. I worked in an energy plant where I was wearing steel-toed boots, FRC clothing. And so I was running the show. And when I go somewhere, I like to dress up.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't able to be that feminine in those kinds of, in that environment and that type of clothing.
Right.
And so when I go somewhere now, I like to dress up. I like to curl my hair. I like to wear these different clothes
Right.
and different shoes. And, I like the
And
different
the 433 pairs of boots that you own,
I
the
like
73 pairs of
that.
sunglasses.
I like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, so, these women are wearing these really nice clothing. It would be every day that you would look at and you'd go, that's not everyday clothing. But
It is
how
for them.
cool is that?
Yeah.
Rather
More
than
power to
wearing
'em.
sweatpants. And if you're wearing sweatpants every day, I really don't care.
Yeah.
But I just think, man, think of how good they feel about themselves.
I kind of wish
look
that, I wish I
beautiful.
could do that. I wish that I did my makeup. I wish I knew how to do makeup. First of all, that doesn't look like a Halloween gore scene, but I wish that I knew how to do my makeup every day. I wish
The murder
that
happened over here.
look, I can do effects makeup with the best of them. Okay. But when it comes to
There's
like,
an outline of the body right
yeah,
over here.
like I can do like slashes through your face, but I cannot contour worth a shit unless it's black and white.
Because you've done my Halloween makeup
Yeah,
before.
and I used to work at a place where I did Halloween
Right.
effects makeup
Yeah,
for
yeah.
quite a while. But, I wish that I had that. So when I see people that every day they do their makeup, they do their hair, I am jealous about that because I'm like, I want to be like that, but I know that I'm not like that.
So Dr. Domain's over here just perplexed because he's going, when do you dress up? I've not seen
That's
you
not true. You do
in
dress up.
anything other than T-shirts and some scraggly
He
old...
has to live with your 400 pairs of boots. I'm sure he knows that you dress up.
No, you dress up. You
I
look-
do.
you
I
look
like
very
to.
nice.
I like to. And,
You
I didn't
smell
know.
nice too when you do it.
Aww.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
Anyways,
Oh my gosh. That is
anyways,
so funny.
but no, I mean, I'm all for it, man. If you want to wear whatever you want to wear, if you want to go around at 80 years old wearing a football jersey and a pair of booty shorts, I don't care if you're a guy or a girl, go for it. If that's what makes you happy, go for it. Like the littlest things, it's not my business.
I agree with you. And I guess that for me, I don't know about you, but for me, that's probably all the madness and all of the paranoia and mania and instability that we have for today, Bobbi. So we appreciate you joining us here at the Rabbit Hole Studio every week. Be sure to follow us. We look forward to spending time with you. Please like us, and if you have positive feedback or if there's a topic that you want to talk about, drop us in short email.
Drop us lots of topics, lots of them. We
Lots
need
of them.
topics.
Yeah, we do need topics
I mean, we
because-
have some, but we need more.
And you know what's funny? I'm just going to say it here real quick on this outro is that we have people who kind of approach us and say, oh, we'd really like you to talk about this. So we do get our ideas
Yeah.
from our listeners, but you can drop us a short email at boomerandgenxer@gmail.com. If you have hate mail, well, you can shove that somewhere else. And you know that we're here every week. So I'm Jane Burt.
And I'm Bobbi Joy.
And you're stuck with us.
I messed that
what
up.
happened?
Oh my God,
You
try it
wanna
again, try it again.
I'm Jane Burt.
And I'm Bobbi Joy.
And you're stuck with us. Peace out.
Later.